Hey everybody, it's Jay with Jay's Balls. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a good weekend. I did. I made some progress on some things that were kind of important to me. As you know, I did finish up my hatchling rack short of the heat tape, which is nice because, you know, another 4 or so weeks, I'll hopefully have some cute little babies, and I'm really excited about that. So we will check on Penny in a minute. First, I do want to show you the incubator. I'm happy with the way it's running now. It was having an issue. It spiked up a couple degrees even when the heat tape would turn off, and I finally checked the temperature of one of the fans, and it was heating up to 95 or so, which was ultimately raising it higher than I wanted it to go. So now that fan only runs when the heat tape is on, which is minimal once it's up to temperature. If you're not opening and closing the incubator a lot, at least so far this one, the temperature stays very steady. And even when I left the door open and opened and closed it a lot, kind of testing things, the boxes really did hold their temperature really good. So it seems to be doing its job, and you know, when the overall temperature drops down, it heats up nicely without overheating anything, and it gets there quick. You know, the walls are obviously retaining some of that heat. I don't have any water bottles in there, but it doesn't really seem necessary unless you were to lose power, and at that point I hope you have an uninterruptible power supply or a generator. But the bottles I don't know how much benefit they would add, because I broke this thing down and I moved it into the snake room, rewired it kind of how I wanted it to be, and it got right back up to temperature. No big deal at all. So I'll show it to you guys real quick. It's pretty basic, it's nothing fancy, but I am happy, you know, for $25 for the fridge itself, plus minimal money otherwise, I'm happy with it, and I'm happy it's holding 88 degrees. I would feel comfortable putting a clutch in there tomorrow. So I'll show it to you guys, and then we'll check on Penny, and then I'll wrap this up. So here's the incubator. The external temperature always takes a little bit longer. I mean, the external display takes a little bit longer to catch up than everything else on the inside, but it is running at 88 degrees. I can fit 6 in here. I've tested it with 6. There's plenty of room. There's a fan up top. There's a fan down low. And the heat tape is run behind that metal panel back there. That metal panel was originally part of the cooling unit. I removed everything from the fridge. I even threw this part away, and then I went and decided I needed to keep it because it's mounted with standoffs or spacers, and the heat tape fits behind it really nicely. And then when this fan, the bottom fan, turns on, it blows up and kind of pulls all the heat off of that, or you know, out from between there, and it circulates perfect. It's beautiful. I'm super happy with that. So I also have to figure out where I'm going to put the hatchling rack. I have some more rearranging or organizing to do in here to make everything kind of fit how I want it. The melamine racks are really heavy. The 41 quart rack was on wheels right off the bat, so I never had to actually pick it up. But the hatchling rack was super heavy. So I'm either going to ultimately put it there where that neodesha enclosure is. I don't really need that neodesha enclosure once I build another 41 quart rack similar to this one, and that's using the same shelving boards that the hatchling rack uses. It's just obviously the supports are on the ends instead of the front and back. So let's check on Penny real quick, see if she will. Whoops, let me adjust this camera. So her humidity's up a little bit, 91. Her ambient temperature's at 84. Oh, I wish she would eat. So there's Penny. There's her beautiful eggs. I'm sure she wants this to be over as much as I do. She's doing such a good job. Poor mama. Yeah, I wish she would eat. She still hasn't eaten yet. But at this point, she's halfway done, and she is doing a great job. She's protecting them. She doesn't seem to have any interest in leaving or abandoning them, short of she'll stretch out, her top coil, and she'll seem to reach over to the heat if she needs a little more heat, and she'll kind of warm her, her body up a little bit on the upper third or fourth, and then she'll coil back up. Or I've also seen her stretch out and get a drink of water, but she still hasn't eaten. Like I said, I'm not going to stress about it too much. I will keep offering it to her when I feed in general, but I'm not too worried about her not eating. Gosh, that sun is killer. So, how's that lighting, Ed? Yeah, so eventually I have another 41 quart that I'm gonna, another 41 quart rack that I'm gonna stack right there, and really that's all I have today. So I don't want to make this any longer. 6 minutes in, so I think that's more than enough of me talking. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're having a great day, a great evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.